So I want you to note if the violin is empty or if it is full. And if you see something inside the violin, let me know.
Seeing that they actually have to replace, like they double the edges. Later. Okay. So there's a tiny bit of damage
Look at it, he's cutting
that happens on the joints. You have to be very careful, especially when you're working on a $500,000 instrument or $1 million instrument or something like that.
Oh!
Here we go, peeps. And there we go.
You can see the newness in compared to
Yeah. So there's little bits where it's kind of cracked off, but the glue was really old, so it actually came off super easily. This is a bass bar, but this is actually not a good example of a bass bar. It's really horrible. It is chunky, like it's so they're supposed to be
thick
they're
bass.
supposed to be about 6 millimeters wide. What? It's only 7. That's bizarre. Okay. Now this is supposed to have this beautiful kind of curve to it. Yeah, here's a bass bar that actually has the right kind of shape. So it has. So it's very thin here, very thick here. So here's the sound post on this side. So it looks a bit like this. It sits on the one side, and on the other side you have the bass bar. So it strengthens underneath the bridge, like where the bridge sits, but also it transfers, so the vibrations go through like to the top plate, and then they go into the bass bar, and it transfers all the way to these ends here and sets these two areas in motion. So
Why is the bass bar on this side particularly? Can it be switched around?
there's a lot more vibration that goes through the bass side of the instrument than the treble side. So that if you see where the bridge is, and as we turn underneath, you can kind of see how the bass bar kind of sits under there.
It's like a flying saucer.
So if the bridge was the soul, what would you say the sound post and the bass bar represent in the body?
It's a tough one actually, because in many languages the sound post is actually called the soul.
Oh,
Maybe both of them should be like the soul.
maybe one's heart, one's soul.
Yeah. Hey, I like it.
The bass bar looks like a spine though.
This is an old French violin I'm working on, and it's had numerous cracks. But here you can see what happens if you open an instrument too many times after a while. So they had to actually replace half of the thickness of the top plate is actually new timber, and the other half, this half is original.
What are all those spots?
Okay, so these, basically, they're little pleats, so they're little bits of reinforcement. So where there was a crack, they put some reinforcement in. It strengthens it once it's been glued, the crack's been glued, so it doesn't open up again.